There are places on our planet that remain hidden. They are not lost, but simply waiting. Colombia is one such place. It is a land of secrets, held within its mountains and its jungles. Here, the world feels new. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and unseen blossoms. One moves slowly here, with a sense of reverence. The very ground seems to breathe. It is a world where nature's voice is not a gentle murmur, but a powerful, resonant call. To enter this realm is to step back in time, to a world shaped by forces far older than humankind. It is a privilege to stand at its edge and listen. It is a land of immense scale. The horizon is not a simple line, but a series of jagged peaks that tear at the sky. Clouds cling to their slopes, moving like great, slow beasts. Below, endless green stretches to every corner of one's vision. This is not just a forest. It is a living, breathing entity. It holds within it a million different lives, all connected in a complex web. We are merely visitors here. We are small and temporary. The sheer size of this place reminds one of their own insignificance. And yet, it fills the heart with an extraordinary sense of wonder. Sounds here are different. They are pure and unfiltered. The rustle of a leaf could be a lizard, or it could be the wind. The distant cry of a bird echoes through the trees, unanswered. There is a constant hum, the sound of life itself. It is a symphony of millions of insects, frogs, and other hidden creatures. This is the true sound of the wild. It is a sound that has played here for millennia, long before our ears were there to hear it. It is a sound that speaks of survival, of continuity, and of the planet's enduring power. To be here is to feel the world in a new way. It is to feel the weight of the air, heavy with moisture. It is to feel the sun on your skin, filtered by a canopy of giant leaves. This is a place that demands patience. It does not reveal its secrets quickly. One must sit and watch. One must listen. Only then does the true character of this land begin to show itself. It is a place of profound beauty, but also of great power. A reminder that we are part of something much larger, much older, and much more mysterious than we can ever fully comprehend. If you've enjoyed exploring Colombia's hidden wilderness with us, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more breathtaking journeys into the world's most extraordinary places. Join our community and never miss an adventure. High above the humid lowlands, the world changes. The air grows thin and cool. We are in the Andes, the great mountain spine of South America. These peaks are not silent stone. They are alive. Wind howls through the high passes, a raw and powerful force. It has carved these rocks over millions of years. It is a constant presence, a reminder of nature's relentless energy. Here, the landscape is stark and dramatic. Great condors, masters of the air, ride the thermal currents. They soar effortlessly, their vast wingspans casting fleeting shadows on the ground far below. They are the true kings of this domain. The mountains are a world of stunning contrasts. Barren rock faces give way to high-altitude grasslands known as the Páramo. This is a unique ecosystem, a world of strange and beautiful plants. Frailejones, with their fuzzy leaves and yellow flowers, stand like silent sentinels across the misty plains. They collect water from the air, a vital source for the rivers that begin their journey here. Mosses and lichens cling to every surface, painting the landscape in shades of green, gold, and red. It is a fragile beauty, a garden at the top of the world, thriving against all odds. Water is born here. It trickles from the Páramo, from the melting glaciers on the highest peaks. It forms small clear streams that tumble down the mountain sides. These streams grow, joining together, their sound becoming a roar. They carve deep canyons into the rock, their power undeniable. To stand beside one of these young rivers is to feel the pulse of the continent. This water will travel thousands of miles. It will flow through jungles and plains, giving life to countless ecosystems before finally reaching the sea. It all begins here, in the cold, clear air of the Andes. As daylight fades, the mountains transform once more. The setting sun paints the clouds in vibrant hues of orange and pink. The temperature drops quickly. Stars appear, brighter and clearer than anywhere else, in a sky of deep indigo. The silence is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind. It is a humbling experience to be so high, so close to the sky. It is a moment of pure connection with the planet, a feeling of being a small part of an immense and ancient system. The mountains hold a deep, quiet wisdom for those who are willing to listen. Descending from the mountains, we enter another world entirely. The air becomes heavy again, thick with warmth and humidity. This is the beginning of the Great Jungle, an emerald labyrinth that seems to have no end. The trees here are giants, their crowns forming a dense canopy far above. They block out the sun, creating a world of shadow and filtered light on the forest floor. Everything is green, 1,000 shades of green, from the dark, waxy leaves of the undergrowth to the bright, new shoots reaching for a sliver of light. It is a world teeming with life, yet much of it remains unseen. The jungle is a place of constant sound and movement. Troops of monkeys call to each other from the high branches, their cries echoing through the trees. Their agile forms are fleeting glimpses of brown and black against the green. Colorful macaws fly in pairs, their brilliant feathers a flash of red, blue, and yellow. They are noisy and boisterous, a vibrant splash of life in the canopy. On the forest floor, life is more secretive. An army of leafcutter ants marches in a determined line, each one carrying a piece of leaf like a tiny green sail. Every sound, every movement is part of a complex and interconnected story. Patience is the key to seeing this hidden world. If one sits quietly, the forest begins to reveal itself. A hummingbird, no bigger than a thumb, hovers before a flower, its wings a blur of motion. Its iridescent feathers shimmer in a patch of sunlight. A poison dart frog, tiny and brilliantly colored, sits motionless on a leaf. Its bright colors are a warning. A small but potent symbol of the jungle's dangers and its beauty. A butterfly, with wings like stained glass, flutters silently by. These are small moments, but they are what make the jungle so magical. This is a world built on competition and cooperation. Plants struggle for light, their leaves enormous to catch every possible ray. Liana vines climb up the trunks of giant trees, using them for support. Below ground, a vast network of fungi connects the roots of different trees, sharing nutrients and information. It is a perfectly balanced system, honed over millions of years of evolution. To walk here is to be surrounded by an overwhelming sense of life's incredible diversity and resilience. It is a world that is both beautiful and unforgiving, a true testament to the power of nature. All water in this land eventually finds its way to a river. These are not gentle streams, but vast, powerful arteries of water that carve through the heart of the continent. The river is the lifeblood of the jungle. It's a highway for travel, a source of food, and a home to an incredible array of creatures. Its waters are often brown, heavy with sediment carried from the mountains hundreds of miles away. The river's surface reflects the greens of the jungle and the blues of the sky, a constantly shifting mosaic of color. Its current is strong and steady, a silent, relentless force. Life along the river is different. It is more open, more visible. A capybara, the world's largest rodent, rests on the muddy bank, seemingly unconcerned by our presence. A family of giant river otters plays in the water, their sleek bodies twisting and turning. They are curious and intelligent, their calls echoing across the water. Caiman lie motionless at the water's edge, looking like ancient logs. Only the gleam of an eye betrays the powerful predator lurking within. The river is a stage where the drama of life and death plays out every day. The sounds of the river are a constant companion. The gentle lapping of water against the bank, the deep, guttural call of a howler monkey from the distant shore, the sudden splash of a fish breaking the surface. At night, the sounds change. The air fills with the chorus of thousands of frogs and insects, a rhythmic, hypnotic symphony that rises and falls with the darkness. The river itself seems to breathe, its surface shimmering under the light of the moon and a billion stars. It is a profoundly peaceful and ancient sound, the very pulse of the wilderness. To travel on these waters is to feel a connection to the immense scale of this place. The river bends and turns, revealing new landscapes at every corner. Sometimes the banks are steep and high, a wall of green. At other times, they open up into wide, sandy beaches. Pink river dolphins, creatures of myth and legend, sometimes appear. They surface for a moment, a flash of pale skin before disappearing back into the murky depths. They are a mystery, a beautiful and elusive symbol of the river's hidden world. The river holds many such secrets. In the north, where the jungle meets the mountains, lies a landscape unlike any other. Here, giant stone monoliths, known as tepuis, rise dramatically from the plains. These are not mountains in the traditional sense. They are ancient plateaus, the remnants of a vast sandstone shelf that once covered this entire region. Their sheer cliffs, thousands of feet high, have isolated their summits for millions of years. They are islands in the sky, worlds unto themselves. Waterfalls cascade from their tops, falling for thousands of feet in a fine mist, creating a permanent rainbow at their base. The journey to the base of these stone giants is a challenge. It involves crossing open savanna and navigating dense patches of forest. The air is hot and still. The sun is intense. But the reward is a sense of awe that is difficult to describe. Standing at the foot of one of these tepuis, looking up at its immense vertical walls, is a truly humbling experience. They seem to belong to another world, another time. They are silent and imposing, guardians of an ancient past. Local legends speak of them as the homes of the gods, and it is easy to see why. The ecosystems on top of these tepuis have evolved in complete isolation. They are home to species of plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Carnivorous plants, bizarrely shaped orchids, and tiny black frogs are just some of the unique life forms that have adapted to this harsh, windswept environment. It is a living laboratory of evolution, a window into how life can adapt and diversify when left undisturbed for eons. Reaching these summits is nearly impossible, which has helped to preserve their pristine and unique character. They remain one of the last truly unexplored places on our planet. The power of water is everywhere here. The constant rain and mist that shroud the tepuis have carved the rock into strange and wonderful shapes. Rivers have cut deep canyons. The ground is a sponge of moss and peat, holding the water before releasing it in spectacular waterfalls. To stand in the spray of one of these falls is to feel the raw power of nature. The sound is deafening, a constant roar that vibrates through your entire body. It is a reminder that even the hardest stone is no match for the patient, persistent force of water. It is a dance of life and stone that has been going on for millennia. To journey through Colombia's wild places is to be profoundly changed. It is to witness the world as it once was, and as it still is in these remote corners. It is a land of incredible contrasts, from the icy peaks of the Andes to the sweltering depths of the Amazon jungle. It is a place of vibrant color, of constant sound, and of life in its most raw and beautiful forms. It is a world where one feels very small, and yet deeply connected to the intricate web of life that surrounds them. This is a land that gets under your skin and stays with you long after you have left. There is a sense of mystery here that is rare in our modern world. So much of this landscape remains unexplored, its secrets yet to be discovered. What other creatures live in the canopies of these giant trees? What unique plants grow on the isolated summits of the tepuis? These are questions that fuel our curiosity and our desire to understand the natural world. But perhaps some mysteries are best left unsolved. The fact that such places still exist, wild and untamed, is a source of hope and wonder for all of humanity. They are a vital part of our planet's heritage. The overwhelming feeling one is left with is one of respect. Respect for the sheer power of nature to create such dramatic landscapes. Respect for the incredible resilience and diversity of life that thrives in these environments. And respect for the ancient wisdom of the indigenous communities who have lived in harmony with this land for centuries. They understand its rhythms and its secrets in a way that we are only just beginning to appreciate. Their knowledge is a precious and vital resource for protecting these wild places for the future. This journey has been a privilege. It has been a glimpse into a world that is both breathtakingly beautiful and immensely powerful. It is a reminder that our planet is full of wonders, if only we take the time to look. These hidden wildernesses are not just empty spaces on a map. They are living, breathing ecosystems, vital to the health of our planet. They are a sanctuary for countless species, and a source of inspiration for us all. To stand here, in the heart of this ancient land, is to feel a profound connection to the earth, and to the enduring mystery of life itself.